Hey guys, this is Justin and welcome to my channel. Today I'm in one of my favorite countries in the world, which is Taiwan, and we're going to talk about top 4 reasons why you should buy a cheap lens. Here we go! When we talk about cheap, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's gonna be the price, or it could be the build quality, the image quality, or the brand reputation itself. If you're new to the channel, then welcome. Please consider subscribing because I'm gonna be having lots more content like this, as well as pull up your phone right now. I'm gonna be having my name tag right here. Scan it and follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna leave you to it right now. Scan it right now. Now back to the topic. To perfectly demonstrate the cheap scenario where we factor in the price, the build quality, the image quality, as well as the brand, I've actually got myself the Yongnuo 50mm Mark II. We're using this lens here as a standard because it's one of the most popular lenses out there right now in terms of cheap lenses. And these are the top 4 reasons why you should give it a try. Cheap lenses. Number 1 would be not having too many features. And not having many features allows you to be more creative with your shot, as well as it makes you think differently. Just look at stuff at the bright side. Not having features means that there are obstacles that you need to face. And when you do that, when you have conquered all the challenges, all the obstacles, you're gonna come out the other side wiser and stronger. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, isn't it? Well, that's one thing, that's one way of saying it. But another way of saying is that it forces you to find different angles to a particular shot that you want to take. For example, like for me, I like to take pictures of architectures, like buildings. So having this kind of lens kind of forces me to think out of the box. I mean, or in our case, out of the frame. Maybe I could stand here, maybe I could stand there, maybe I could shoot from this angle, maybe I could shoot from that angle. I could put something in the foreground to make the background a bit more blurry, to make it into a reflection, stuff like that. I mean, it makes you go low on the ground and high in the sky. This kind of stuff makes you a really good photographer. I mean, when you're not pampered with all these kind of features, it kind of forces you to think out of the frame. If you're hitting roadblocks in the beginning, worry not, just keep on doing it. Keep on practicing. Like myself, I practice almost every day and I'm still improving. I'm still learning stuff every day. One day you're gonna be a pro, and so am I. I'm really looking forward for that. Number 2 would be image quality. Some lenses are horrible at this, at producing quality, sharp images. But not in my case. I was so impressed after seeing the image quality on this little thing here. Well, first it's probably because I'm those type of person who doesn't mind trying out new things as well as cheap lenses. But that's not the case for everybody else. Some people have really tight budget and they only have that one single budget to allocate for one lens. So I don't blame them in terms of making their choices. I'm willing to give it a try, I'm willing to give it a shot, even after like there were so many no, don't buy this lens from my friends. You know what? I don't care. I'm just gonna get it and I'm gonna try it out for myself to see if this is good enough for me, because at the end, I'm the one using this, not them. And then when I first got it out of the box, I put it on my camera and I start shooting around the house. And it impresses me so much with the f1.8. The image is really sharp as well. There are some pictures where I've taken with the cat and it can really produce really sharp images in terms of I can see all the furs, I can see all the details of the cat, and the background is still blurred. So f1.8 on this thing is really impressive. You know what? Enough talk. Roll some B-rolls. Number 3 would obviously be the price. Lots of people will simply judge a lens quality based on the price itself. I mean, that's true for most of the cases, but if you're looking at a simple lens like this, with no STM, with no image stabilization and stuff like that, there's only autofocus exists, then it makes sense. By the way, judging anything by its price is wrong. Don't do that. Give everything a shot. And cheap lens doesn't equal to bad lenses, because good or bad lenses are not determined by this. It's more about how do you use it and what's your scenario. Cheaper price lens allow people with tighter budget to get what they want without spending so much money. Or maybe it's just a temporary one that they get before they save up to a better one. And cheaper price lens is really great to be practiced on. Like what I said earlier, it polishes your skills, makes you a better photographer if you can still take really good pictures with a cheaper lens. Imagine what can you do with a more expensive, precise lens. Dun dun dun! One good example that I've got out of this is when I first bought this lens. This is like a substitute and like an alternative for me before I get myself a proper Canon Nifty 50, which is the 50mm f1.8. They have almost the exact same spec, I would say. Most importantly, I just want to see how is the focal length on an APS-C sensor, because right now 50mm on an APS-C you have the times 1.6 crop factor, which is around 80mm, and I didn't want to spend double the price yet. I don't mind getting this one because I still can make something out of it, isn't it? And it's so cheap that honestly speaking, I don't really care if I lost it, if I damage it or anything, but of course I want to abuse it. Well, last but not least, the weight. Cheaper lenses that comes with less features usually weighs less. Well, in this case, this is only 160 grams. Being so lightweight and compact, I've always traveled with this. Like everywhere I go, I would have this around because honestly speaking, I don't even notice that it's there in my bag. Most of the time, I would put it in my back pocket and it would just fit just fine. Well, probably because I don't have much ass to begin with. But that's a story for another day, okay? So those are the top 4 reasons why you should always try to buy a cheap lens. I mean, it could work out great or it could work out the worst. Well, you don't get this from me, okay? Do your research before you buy any lenses, and if you can find an alternative, always go for that first. Because the lenses that you probably want is gonna be super pricey, I guess. But if there's an alternative, why not? Get it first, see what's the price. If the price difference is not that much, then get the one that you really want. If not, go for alternatives, like me. It's half the price. What can I say? If you like this video, then like it. And please subscribe to my channel because there's more content ideas coming out soon. And also follow me on Instagram by scanning the name tag here. I'm gonna put it right here. Okay, I'm gonna give you like 3, 2, 1, done. Follow me on Instagram, subscribe to my channel, like if you like this video. Thank you very much, and again, thanks for watching.